Hello and welcome back. In this Black Excellence presentation, we will highlight the top 17 best neighborhoods in Atlanta.
Welcome to blackexcellist.com, the site where we celebrate Black excellence, opulence, and affluence. Our mission is to inspire you as we enlighten you.
Atlanta is a remarkable metropolis, home to iconic musicians, the birthplace of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and often rivaling Hollywood and New York in art, cuisine, hip-hop culture, and by being a top film and television location. With vibrant, diverse communities, affordable housing, and a booming economy, it's no wonder thousands of people are moving to Atlanta from all over the country. It's easy to fall in love with the city's award-winning restaurants, decades of rich history, and mild, sunny weather. The city boasts some of the best Black businesses, highest rates of job growth, and most desirable neighborhoods for families. And let's not forget that Atlanta provides the Southern hospitality the South is famous for. But it is a city of micro-neighborhoods, almost 250 officially defined by the city of Atlanta. And if you're looking for the perfect one for you or your family, it can be a little overwhelming. However, we have chosen the top 17 neighborhoods in Atlanta based on our research and several key factors. And you'll learn what makes these areas special, whether it's city access, architecture styles, school ratings, historical influence, and more. And we want to be blunt. These neighborhoods are not cheap. Ultimately, lifestyle plays a big part in deciding where to settle down. Those seeking a true in-town experience may want to buy a townhome or condo in one neighborhood, whereas families looking for a big house with a yard on a quiet street may prefer another neighborhood. But your personal preference should be the biggest consideration when deciding which neighborhood is best for you. So we suggest you do your homework and spend time in any area you're considering living in. In this original Black Excellence video, we will be featuring the top 17 best neighborhoods in Atlanta, Georgia. So without further ado, let's get started. 17. Chastain Park. Chastain Park is one of Atlanta's most affluent neighborhoods and at one point was one of the country's richest zip codes. Residents enjoy regular community events, concerts, and festivals. Chastain Park is located north of downtown Atlanta in the neighboring Buckhead Business District. It features many beautiful homes and one of the largest city parks in Atlanta, Chastain Memorial Park. Chastain Park features its own one-of-a-kind amphitheater and open-space concert venue. The park also showcases a horse park, tennis courts, golf course, and plenty of nature to enjoy. Due to its constant activity and family atmosphere, Chastain Park starts off our list of one of Atlanta's best neighborhoods to live in. 16. Morningside Lenox. Morningside Lenox is located north of Atlanta and neighbors Virginia Highland in Midtown. The area gets its name from the combination of two neighboring communities, Morningside and Lenox Park. It also borders Piedmont Park and the Atlanta Botanical Garden. This neighborhood was founded in 1931 and is known for its old Atlanta architecture and features restored craftsman, Foursquare, and Tudor-style homes. Another highlight of this Atlanta neighborhood is the Morningside Nature Preserve, which features over 30 acres of land perfect for hiking, biking, and even a dog beach. This affluent neighborhood is a walkable community offering shops and restaurants and a variety of neighborhood events that make this close-knit community an attractive place to live in Atlanta. 15. Castleberry Hill. Castleberry Hill is a quaint, trendy Atlanta neighborhood adjacent to and southwest of Atlanta's Central Business District and near the Georgia Dome and State Farm Arena. Formerly a train and industrial hub, Atlanta's most complete surviving warehouse district is a federally recognized historic district. It became a City of Atlanta landmark district in 2006 with more than 100 early 20th century warehouse buildings. The sophisticated Castleberry Hills area is characterized by industrial architecture and a vibrant lifestyle filled with art galleries, large industrial living lofts, bars, and restaurants. Since 2000, the area has experienced an influx of small business owners, art aficionados, urban music lovers, and young professionals. Composed predominantly of Walker, Nelson, and Peters Streets, it is home to a growing number of boutique shops, restaurants, bars, and loft residences to reflect its eclectic audience. Castleberry Hill's immense concentration of arts institutions and its transformation into an art mecca is the area's major claims to fame. Castleberry Hill borders the campuses of Clark Atlanta, Spelman, and Morehouse College. Castleberry Hill is home to at least half a dozen galleries which supports Black artists. The neighborhood's most notable restaurant is soul food mainstay Pascal's, whose original location was the unofficial headquarters of the Civil Rights Movement, since the likes of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and John Lewis met there frequently. 14. Brookhaven. Brookhaven is an affluent, upper-middle-class city in the northeastern suburbs of Atlanta that provides a cosmopolitan lifestyle without the heavy traffic found in other popular neighborhoods. Brookhaven is an energetic community with an abundance of local amenities that are sure to keep any family busy. Home to Oglethorpe University and Georgia State University, this young city is a thriving live-work-shop community that is close to public transportation, restaurants, nightlife, and shopping areas. Brookhaven streets are graced with a mix of 100-year-old summer cottages, bungalows, mid-century homes, as well as newer construction. Popular neighborhoods include Brookhaven Village, North Brookhaven, and Linwood Park, a historically African-American neighborhood. The area draws its character from a varied mix of residents in affluent country club subdivision, academic enclaves, as well as a vibrant demographic of young professionals. Brookhaven is home to Briarwood Park, an 18-acre park, and the 135-acre Murphy Chandler Park, which offers multi-use athletic fields, tennis courts, swimming pools, playgrounds, picnic areas, lakes, and walking trails. Brookhaven is one of the best places to live, not only in Atlanta, but all of Georgia. It succeeds in giving its residents a fair dose of cultural immersion with its dynamic festivals and popular gatherings. Add in the sophistication and local flavor of this laid-back suburban neighborhood, you have a flourishing Atlanta suburb looking to strengthen its influence. 13. Kirkwood. Kirkwood, a historic neighborhood located about 4 miles from downtown Atlanta, is a popular destination for those seeking an urban lifestyle in a less dense environment. Kirkwood is Georgia's largest national historic neighborhood for its many beautiful preserved Victorian and Craftsman-style homes. The neighborhood has also enjoyed a surge in construction of new homes that have been built in a manner that is compatible with the Kirkwood's historic roots. These unique homes and their unique designs help contribute to Kirkwood's quaint small-town feel that residents take great pride in. Over the many years, the area has gone through ebbs and flows of residential settlement as Kirkwood continues to attract people of varying racial, economic, and social histories. This melting pot continues to combine residents and visitors alike because of its unique food, shopping, and music offerings, as well as fun community events. Middle-class residents began trickling back into this highly sought-after Atlanta neighborhood 30 years ago, drawn by proximity to downtown, 2 MARTA stations, locally owned businesses, festivals, and school improvements. Its business district offers a small collection of restaurants, pubs, coffee shops that cater to residents with children, pets, and an interest in art. 12. Ansley Park. Ansley Park is one of the oldest neighborhoods, but it still remains one of Atlanta's most popular places to live. Tucked away in Atlanta's Midtown region just north of Piedmont Park, Ansley is just a quick walk or drive away from some of Atlanta's most sought-after attractions. The community features beautiful historic homes from the 1930s, 40s, and 50s, comprised of charming, tree-lined streets on top of hills with long and winding driveways. Ansley Park is not only aesthetically beautiful, but is also filled with history and culture. This neighborhood is popular for its parks and preservation of green space, with 14 parks within walking distance. Ansley is perfect for young professionals who want to escape the congestion of Peachtree Street, but also want access to eclectic shops, boutiques, coffee shops, and restaurants galore. Golfers love Ansley Park because both the Ansley Golf Club and historic Piedmont Driving Club can be reached by foot. The little oasis in the middle of the city perfectly blends the arts, culture, and social activities of a metropolis with the quiet, serene southern community with good schools and family-friendly attractions. 11. Decatur. Decatur is a city all its own, completely separate from Atlanta, but it's one of the most interesting spots in the metro Atlanta area. Northeast of Atlanta and encompassing a pretty large area, Decatur is a large neighborhood with wide appeal due to its strong sense of community, its southern charm, and its balanced population density. Decatur has become well known as a progressive city with solid schools, family atmosphere, low crime, diversity, job opportunities, and top-notch nightlife. Alongside other impressive educational institutions, Decatur is a quintessential college town that is home to Agnes Scott College and Emory University, one of the most elite colleges in the South. Decatur garners high scores among young millennials and professionals. It is a thriving neighborhood with a walkable downtown that's filled with independently owned businesses, top-notch restaurants, art galleries, and thriving bars. With its unique balance of urban life and small-town vibes, Decatur is the perfect choice for many Atlanta families. The events and activities promoted year-round make for a lively scene and create a sense of community identity. The Hip Hub features live concerts in the city square, a popular farmers market, acres of parks, and fountains where kids and dogs can splash around during summer afternoons. Furthermore, the schools in Decatur have consistently been rated as some of the best in the state, with both public and private options. 10. Ponce Highland. Known for its historic charm and its prime location, Ponce Highland is a small, lively, hip community located in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. This distinctive neighborhood is named for the throbbing arteries of Highland Avenue and Ponce de Leon that define the heart of this eclectic enclave. Ponce Highland is one of a handful of authentic Metro Atlanta neighborhoods that still has its own character. Known for its historic buildings, this radiating neighborhood is home to many historical landmarks in the city of Atlanta. Families enjoy the fact that there are many places to go and many things to do. The neighborhood provides plenty of green space, outdoor recreation, and fun educational adventures. It is home to Freedom Park, Atlanta's largest public park, where couples and their families can enjoy walking, jogging, and biking trails through the heart of Atlanta. With a thriving art scene, dynamic restaurants, and eclectic shops, this Atlanta neighborhood is very busy. Ponce Highland offers a range of townhomes, condos, lofts, and single-family homes situated around Freedom Park.
Sorry for the interruption. I'm sure you're enjoying this video, but I'm asking that you do us a favor. Click that subscribe button. Go ahead. Click the subscribe button. It's right there. I'm waiting. Aw, thank you for subscribing. Now back to more Black excellence.
9. Cabbagetown. Just south of Old Fourth Ward is Cabbagetown, originally built around a textile processing mill in the late 1880s. It is a tiny hip neighborhood in Atlanta's East Side, whose streets are lined with eateries, boutiques, and art galleries. Cabbagetown attracts a wide variety of residents, from young families to empty nesters. Cabbagetown is an edgy, hipster, and art-driven community famed for the Krog Street Tunnel, plastered with street art, graffiti, and murals by local artists. With many of the mill buildings and warehouses redeveloped into loft communities, Cabbagetown offers a unique urban lifestyle with easy access to the city center. Today, the textile mill building that started it all has been given new life as the Fulton Cotton Mill Lofts, the nation's largest residential loft community. The neighborhood boasts a fascinating mix of historical landmarks, charming architecture, and in-your-face street art. The community is resilient, having survived urban decay, gentrification, large structure fires, floods, and tornadoes over the years. 8. Grant Park. The wonderfully grand and historic Grant Park is located slightly southeast of downtown Atlanta. This quintessential family neighborhood is popular amongst a diverse mix of people, including single professionals and young couples. Grant Park is known for its Victorian architectural mansions and craftsman-style bungalows. Listed on the National Register of Historic Places, Grant Park's character has been preserved by restrictions that require renovations and new construction to be compatible with the neighborhood's architecture. For a historic neighborhood, Grant Park can be surprisingly affordable. When people talk about Grant Park, Atlanta, they speak of both the oldest and fourth largest park in the city, as well as the historic neighborhood that surrounds it. The 130-plus-acre Grant Park is home to Zoo Atlanta, which attracts more than 1 million visitors annually. Grant Park is home to some phenomenal restaurants and bars. You'll find more than 150 eateries, pubs, and coffee shops nearby. Moreover, the shopping district has a plethora of shops and boutiques, from cosmetics to art to bicycles. Grant Park's small-town feel, affordable housing options, and great public schools makes it one of the best neighborhoods to live in Atlanta. 7. Druid Hills. Druid Hills is one of Atlanta's most prestigious upscale neighborhoods, originally created as a streetcar suburb. The Druid Hills neighborhood is home to a large number of Atlanta's historical and cultural landmarks. Planned by America's most famous landscape architect, Frederick Law Olmsted, Druid Hills is a tree-shaded neighborhood of winding streets and small parks. With Georgian homes, elegant estates, and beautiful landscapes, Druid Hills is a quiet, respectable neighborhood that's heavily populated with Atlanta's elites. Located about 5 miles east of downtown Atlanta, this affluent neighborhood is beautifully diverse and includes a wide variety of eclectic and revivalist architectural styles, with the Georgian, Tudor, Jacobean, and Italian Renaissance represented in the greatest numbers. As an impactful major suburb of Atlanta, Druid Hills is a great place to raise a family with its quality schools, green spaces, hospitals, and healthcare nearby. It's the perfect intersection between college students and working professionals who want to be surrounded by world-class dining, premier entertainment, top-shelf shopping, and a number of Fortune 500 companies. 6. Sweet Auburn. Concentrated along a short mile and a half of Auburn Avenue, the Sweet Auburn Historic District reflects the history, heritage, and achievements of Atlanta's African Americans. It was here that many African Americans established businesses, congregations, and social organizations. Located just east of downtown Atlanta, Auburn Avenue was the commercial, cultural, and spiritual center of African American life in Atlanta prior to the Civil Rights Movement. The name Sweet Auburn was coined by John Wesley Dobbs, referring to the richest Negro street in the world. Like other Black communities throughout the country, Sweet Auburn's success was intricately tied to the residential patterns forced on African Americans during the early 20th century. In the 1940s and 50s, Sweet Auburn flourished economically with scores of African American-owned businesses and nightclubs. And now, after a few decades of decline, Sweet Auburn is again experiencing a significant resurgence. You can't get any closer to downtown Atlanta than the Sweet Auburn neighborhood. The area offers plenty of retail, dining, and commercial options, as well as residential lofts, condos, and single-family homes. Auburn Avenue and Edgewood Avenue are home to much of the neighborhood's dining and entertainment, and Selena Butler Park and Martin Luther King Jr. National Historic Park are both centrally located in this walkable community. 5. Old Fourth Ward. The young and affordable lifestyle that Old Fourth Ward offers has made this one of Atlanta's most popular and hippest in towns. Located east of downtown and south of Midtown, the area is undergoing a substantial revitalization while staying true to its roots. The Beltline, Ponce City Market, Old Fourth Ward Park, and clusters of shops, restaurants, and boutiques make this neighborhood a go-to hotspot, offering something for everybody. Originally one of the most desirable neighborhoods in Atlanta, Old Fourth Ward is one of the oldest sections of Atlanta. In the last 2 decades, O4W has experienced a surge in redevelopment projects aimed at attracting residents seeking an active and artsy lifestyle and preserve historic buildings. Home to Ponce City Market, it is now a destination for hipsters desiring amenities like trendy bars, restaurants, shops, and entertainment venues. The Beltline runs along O4W's eastern border, reclaiming mostly abandoned land and transforming it into mixed-use paths for pedestrians and bikers alike. Housing in Old Fourth Ward is much sought after by students, first-time homebuyers, millennial families, and young urbanites. The architecture here is diverse. 1920s bungalows and craftsman-style homes can be found nestled amongst modern apartment buildings and chic industrial-style lofts. It succeeds in striking a balance between economic growth and preserving the authentic flavor of its history. Old Fourth Ward symbolizes the Beltline project, one that is aimed at integrating transportation, boosting economic development, and adding green space, all designed to centralize Atlanta's growth and alter the course of disconnected development. 4. Inman Park. Just 2 miles east of downtown Atlanta, you'll find historic Inman Park, one of the most beautiful neighborhoods in the heart of Atlanta. Due to its proximity to the Beltline, it's now known for its diverse food scene, patio brunch spots, cafes, and wine bars. Today, renewed interest in Inman Park has attracted new construction apartment complexes, condos, lofts, and other hallmarks of dense urban development. Inman Park was the first planned neighborhood in Atlanta, and as a result features some of the most beautiful historic architecture in the city. Designed as a garden community, it boasts large lots, curving streets, many open park areas, and a mix of beautiful mansions and smaller homes. Walk down any of its streets and you'll be captivated by the colorful Victorian homes with immaculate landscape and well-manicured lawns and gardens. Now one of the city's most affluent areas and a popular dining destination for residents and visitors alike, the neighborhood backs up to the Beltline Trail, making it a pedestrian and cycling-friendly community. 3. Candler Park. Candler Park, Lake Claire neighborhood is located east of Atlanta and 5 minutes from downtown. With its proximity to great shops, bars, and restaurants, Candler Park is a highly walkable area focused on community and easy living. The close-knit community association is dedicated to preserving its 2 basic architectural-styled homes, 1920s craftsman bungalows and late Victorian homes. This highly desirable in-town Atlanta neighborhood is great for families featuring great schools, swimming pools, and Candler Park Golf Course. But the epicenter of the community is its 55-acre pedestrian-friendly park itself, which offers trails, playgrounds, pavilions, and large green spaces that are perfect for families and children. Throughout the year, Candler Park is the location for a variety of impressive festivals, music concerts, and children activities. Candler Park is a destination that has the ideal qualities of a truly livable in-town neighborhood, a genuine community atmosphere where people truly care about one another, a lively and involved business district, colorful shops and cafes to suit almost every taste, and reasonably good public transportation. 2. Virginia Highland. Virginia Highland is a historic neighborhood that boasts a historic feel and a thriving commercial scene. The community experienced a decline in the 1960s, but due to rehabilitation efforts by local residents and investors, it's now known as one of Atlanta's most appealing neighborhoods for professionals and young families. The emphasis is on walkability, and there are many tree-lined streets offering an eclectic mix of sidewalk cafes, upscale restaurants with patios, quirky art galleries, boutiques, shops, and spas. This neighborhood is 2 miles away from Midtown and is perfect for those who like the creativity of combining vibrant city living with small-town community charm. Victorian and colonial-style architecture is fairly commonplace here, with historic cottage-style homes and bungalows built by well-known architects. For those with a more modern taste, newer townhouses and condo complexes offer a more budget-friendly housing inventory. Virginia Highland, also known as Vahai, has a very unique design. It has 4 commercial villages which are all connected by pedestrian and bike-friendly blocks, lined by historic bungalow homes. Nature-loving families will enjoy the neighborhood's public arboretum, parks, and playgrounds, and that it borders the 189-acre Piedmont Park. With its quaint feel and strong schools, Virginia Highlands is an Atlantan community that has already arrived. 1. North Buckhead. Topping off our list of the best Atlanta neighborhoods is North Buckhead. North Buckhead is a small neighborhood at the northern edge of the city of Atlanta. With a well-developed and lush forested core, North Buckhead has focused on creating more walkable streets and mixed-use development while redeveloping its older areas. Much like Buckhead, North Buckhead has a reputation as a ritzy place, but with more of a residential feeling. But since Buckhead has more than 40 neighborhoods, we have chosen North Buckhead to define the character of this city within the city. While they all exude Southern charm and unique characteristics, North Buckhead is our choice to represent the luxury lifestyle and allure of the area. Buckhead is the uptown district and fashion center of Atlanta, and it's the neighborhood that's sometimes called the Beverly Hills of the South, due to the most beautiful mansions and the finest restaurants in the southeastern United States. Luxury hotels, an abundant nightlife, and opulent shopping malls appeal to those seeking high-end entertainment and a vibrant art scene. As you might expect, it's also one of Atlanta's biggest shopping districts, home to both boutiques and big-name stores at Lenox Square, Phipps Plaza, and the Shops Buckhead, Atlanta. North Buckhead is a mixed-use, wooded, hilly neighborhood populated with posh high-rises and upscale single-family neighborhoods. The housing market in Buckhead Village is stylish and exclusive. The magnificent mansions you'll find on quiet residential streets that occupy much of the neighborhood achieve a certain balance with the upscale high-rises stacked along commercially dense thoroughfares like Peachtree Road. And if you have kids, North Buckhead makes an ideal destination due to its family-friendly amenities and top-quality schools. Not only are some of the finest private schools in the nation located in Buckhead, but it also boasts an award-winning public school system. If you're considering a move to Atlanta, or if you already live in Atlanta and are looking to relocate, then we recommend you settle into North Buckhead. Here you'll find fine dining, endless entertainment, high-end shopping, and numerous renowned cultural centers, all together with a little small-town charm.
We appreciate the fact that you stayed with us until the end. Thank you for spending time with us, and don't forget to like this video. Also, make sure you subscribe so that you never miss a video. Bye for now. We will see you tomorrow.